Okay. Let's talk a little bit more about this Alex S. Johnson guy. By the way, Alex, hey, if you're watching this, hey, this for you. This video is for you, okay? I know you're watching. Hear me out. So, if you have not seen the previous videos, Alex S. Johnson is a writer, and the reason I'm talking about him is lately he has gone seemingly off the rails and believes that there is this elaborate plot in his life. He believes that there's a lot of people out there that wish to see him, I guess, in the earth. He also has this huge, it's kind of really just in his head, really, it seems. He perceives this other publisher as the enemy, and anyone that works with him is part of the enemy. And to the point to where he will pull stories that he paid for, that he paid authors for. He'll pull them out of his anthologies and in response. And these anthologies, I don't know, they seem to be like, have they been published? And if they are published, he'll go back and pull them out. It doesn't, like, that's how vindictive he is. If you dare work with someone he deems to be the other side, he will do that. Now, but this plot to have him erased from this mortal coil, what is that? Where does it stem from? Well, asking around and looking around, it seems like it is all about this box of razor blades. That's the item that really Alex S. Johnson cannot seem to let go. And so he received this box around, I want to say, it looks like around July, around that time, okay? So last year, around summer of last year, okay. And it's a package. It's a package from Amazon, and the sender, we believe, is to be anonymous. That's what Alex claims. Now, here's the thing, and I should tell you this. If you receive a package that's anonymous from an anonymous sender, right, an Amazon package, you can report that, and you're supposed to report that. You can even Google that, and it'll tell you exactly what you need to do. Not only it'll make a police report, but you can also contact Amazon customer service where they could track who sent it. Okay, just because it's an anonymous there, does that mean Amazon wouldn't have the information about who sent it? Of course they would have that information. They would always have that information, okay? Even if you were to send this package as like an anonymous gift, the sender still needs to put in their information. And now, would it be bogus information? Okay, all right, that's interesting. But Alex wouldn't know any of that. If the story is that he received it from an anonymous sender, like there was no name or address where it came from, then he wouldn't know that. And I don't know exactly if you were to contact Amazon with the order number, which, I mean, he could do, if he were to do that, I wonder if they would let him know who the sender was. I mean, this is something that he could test if he still has the packaging, which I would imagine he would, but yeah, maybe he doesn't. If he had that packaging, it'd be very interesting. All he would have to do is track the order number there, and, well, he could find out who sent it. It is that simple. Now, the thing is, though, there's like this blame game going around with this package. Under a sock account on Reddit, where Alex poses to be a non-binary female, like a trans female, non-binary person. Yeah, female. Okay. Alex used that account. And I know he used that account because he referenced the box of razor blades in a very specific way. And it's a very specific way he talked, or at least he wrote out in his messages. So I was like, okay, that's interesting. He blamed not this guy named Chris, when just comes Chris. He didn't blame him in that message. No, he blamed some therapist, some clinic, some medical clinic of sending him the box of razor blades. For what reason? Well, he gives a long, lengthy reason, but honestly, it is like utterly insane to read it. It really is. It's like madness. But then he changes who sent it to Chris. He says, Chris sent this to me. Okay. Well, I mean, if the goalpost moves once, that's kind of already kind of weird, right? Kind of like, oh, okay, you're just making it up as you go or what? But he's been sticking with this Chris thing for a while. He'll say, Chris sent it. Chris sent this box. Okay. Alex, I hope you're listening to this part. You received this box of razor blades sometime in the summer last year. And it is really, the package is just razor blades and there's a note. And the note says what? What does it say? It says, hey, George, which is the name Alex goes by in his emails and YouTube and all that. Remember, it's down the block, not across the street from Clarence. Now, this is like an anonymous, well, it's anonymous, yeah. That's what I meant to say. But this, I can understand, could be perceived to be a little weird, creepy. Yeah, he might be weirded out by this. It might draw some anxiety, right? He might even wonder, is someone targeting me? Like, what's happening here? But what it's not is it's not a threat to in your life. It's not that. You might think it is, and you could say that all you want, but you and I both know, and you probably know now, that if you contact the police or the FBI on this is nothing. This doesn't even meet the criteria for that sort of threat there. You need to have something to show that there is an immediate, credible, specific, like a direct call almost. It has to be very direct. The threat must be very clear and specific enough to cause fear. Like, this is so vague, dude. It is so vague. Now, you as a writer might be like, oh, you didn't understand what it means there. But, like, you just see this. It's like, okay, that's weird. Maybe I should check my brakes before I start my car. What is going on here, you know? But even if we were to call, like, you know, go to the police with this, it's just not enough for them to do anything about it, especially, like, if we're taking this court stuff. Like, I'm not a lawyer, but you can just Google it yourself. You could see. It's not, it doesn't sound like you would have the weight there for that. I don't know, Alex would say he's a paralegal, which is cute. Well, okay, then you would know it doesn't have the weight there, okay? It just does not. Which, by the way, Alex on this claims that he had called the FBI on this Chris guy about this box. And it claims that Chris had been arrested without showing any proof that this Chris guy had been arrested. I've reached out, and I was told no, he has not been arrested. And I tried to look up, police reports or the inmates in that area. I'm not going to say the area, and with a name and all that, but could not find that. But besides, Alex, you're the one who claimed that there was some sort of arrest. I mean, like, what are you talking about? You know, like, doesn't make any sense. Like, you said, oh, he's going to be arrested. And I saw that the guy was talking on Facebook Messenger like it was nothing. So that's kind of weird. And really, man, look, I could tell you what it is. You probably won't believe me. But it is this. It is a prank that gone too far. That's all it was. Looking at this, reading all the messages and all that, the box of razor blades was a poor taste prank that went too far. How did it go too far? Man, Alex, you were so easy to trigger on it. Like, you are so anxious. Or maybe you have reason to believe. I don't know. Or I don't know your life. I've not lived your life. But you're so anxious, so wound up, that when you saw it, you jumped to the extreme. You claim victimhood of an extreme nature, saying that whoever sent the box wants you to be gone from this earth and is actively going to do that, which is not even, if anything, the message implies that they want you to do it. That's what the message says. They want you to do it. So you would be the victim of yourself in that case if you wanted to act out what the message said. Which, okay, what? That doesn't make any sense. It wasn't a threat for you that someone was going to come in your life. It was saying, hey, this is how you use it if you want to go meet the Reaper. But the way I said it was much more specific than what that note was. Okay? But even that wouldn't really be actionable. I mean, good luck. It was a prank gone too wrong. Too wrong, too far. Gone wrong, gone too far. Yeah. That's what it is. I mean, and I'm sure Alex does not believe me. Alex, you don't believe me, do you? You don't believe that. You don't believe that. You think it is an active plot, but it's been since the summer that this happened. And what has happened since? Nothing. Right? Has there been anyone stalking you? Has there been anyone outside your window, outside your door, trying to stop you or trying to mess with you? Like, no. Like, it's all in your head, bro. You get these crazy ideas that all these people are against you and they're conspiring against you because they want to ruin you. Have you thought that maybe some people just are trying to warn you and advise you that something may not be a good option, and they're not really trying to be your enemy? They're just trying to help you see the other side of things? Have you thought about that? Because that's where this seems to, all your enemies seem to be coming from, really. I noticed the pattern where it's like, you have a falling out with someone because of a difference of opinion on something that you're doing, and you can't take what they're saying. You can't take the criticism. You can't take the fact that you might be wrong. They're trying to advise you that, hey, you might be wrong here. And then you lash out, you rumored their story, and I saw that you severed ties with a co-host of your podcast that you had for a while, and she appeared to be ride or die. What happened there, man? Like, is it catastrophizing? It just gets exaggerated so much. But the thing is, what's weird about it is, like, you're not that big of a deal. Alex S. Johnson. In your world, in your mind, you are the big shot writer guy. You're not Stephen King, bro. You're not Stephen King. You're nowhere even near that. And I'm not trying to insult you, man. I'm just saying, look, man, you're right. It's like, what, that sleazy horror stuff. Sleazy indie horror. I don't know if the amount of people who are really into that, who know who you are, could even fill up a stadium. Oh, definitely not a stadium. I don't know if it could even fill up bleachers at a high school game, a little league game, bro. Do me a favor, if you don't believe me, host a live event at your local library. Plug it, okay? Announce it, and I'll be surprised if 20 people even show up, dude. Okay? I'm not trying to be mean. I'm trying to tell you that you're not that big of... Dude, like, no one's trying to... No one is trying to put you under the earth. Okay? No one. Okay? And to think you're that important is like just delusions of grandeur, dude. With that said, you guys take it easy and have a good one.